write it all from man to myth. And in my right mind, a supreme being exists. Our first record track, so your mind can't resist. Didn't have you tripping off a metaphor, it's God's premises. It's poisonous, fatal kiss, blown from the callus will shatter us, whether or not we think it matters. My cerebration will have brains in action. Just wait till heads realize the sentence they're repeating. It's not to be abrasive, it's setting a mark. But how can one live off a shot in the dark? The evidence is thoughts that we're not trained to express. There's so many stories, how do I know which one's correct? It becomes the super to handle subject. When stress isn't your decision, don't get near it. It's restored to the mind but understood by the spirit. So quit using your ears to hear it. This is a lyric from the heart to y'all. This is a rhyme I wrote in 98. I still feel the same way today. Maybe that means this verse is relevant. Some refuse to let it track sound for what is spoken. And since the song ain't dope, instead the neck is broken, I'll get you open with intelligent conversation and show the difference between the real thing and imitation. You leave your own mental state as victims of pollution. Every time the sun rises, you see it as suspicion. Why have a taste of every man's medicine? A tall glass of calcium washes down the vitamin. Display those defective babies in a museum, so those that created them will have time for retaliation. At least do it out of precaution. Yo, this verse is too long, we gotta flip up the beat. Why face the nation when your face can be the nation? I commence with deep breaths of emotion. Standing is the differential of all sensation. Some write equations on life, but the variable isn't matching. It's cause there's no answer to the question. It's cause there's no question to the answer that you're asking. I lose every job I hire for mentally harassing. Chain linking my tongue to security from the assassin. It rains on both of us in the plantation. You just need to learn to soak it in for expansion. The tension will have a stick man bending. The intercom becomes the words, drop your weapon. I'm trying to finish a story that's never ending. I was battling myself and ended up surrendering. Man closes his eyes and starts pretending, then opens them thinking he will see the conclusion. How can the mind start physically attacking? By using the body as a chemical reaction. I bulldoze myself as energy subtracting. I closely watch, cautious that others are reenacting. It's not all of a sudden that I'm disagreeing. It's all of a sudden that you started emceeing. A vaccine clears all signals that resemble. It's all in the spirit translated to the mental. He's a young one, perplexed, son, be gentle. You'll get a child using food stamps to buy soul food, interacting with his own impulsive mood. I can let anger circulate to human beings, but instead I let it flow through ink when I'm writing. I struggle to keep up my triangled health. This isn't for you, but for God and myself. This is a lyric from the heart to y'all. This is a rhyme I wrote in 98. I still feel the same way today. Maybe that means this verse is relevant. This is a lyric from the heart to y'all. This is a rhyme I wrote in 98. I still feel the same way today. Maybe that means this verse is relevant.